Well, hello and welcome to the first episode in a series of videos that I'm going to call an open letter to game developers. Now, just a quick rundown of what this series is going to be. This series is going to be a sort of like talk or sort of review of how game developers are working with upcoming games or games that have already come out. I'm not quite sure what format I'm going to use this in, and I'm also not quite sure what the background video is going to be like. But expect some more of these soon. Hopefully, this will be a new series that I will enjoy personally, and hopefully, you'll get some information out of it. Maybe some aspiring game developers can use some tips or something, so on and so forth. Well, just to get right on into it, the first episode today, I am going to be talking about a game that is very sort of widely known called Project Trillek. Now, Project Trillek has a little backstory. If you remember, some time ago, maybe a year and a half ago, Notch, or Marcus Persson, the creator of Minecraft, came out with a game called 0 times 10 to the C, except for the fact that he didn't actually come out with it. He got a good couple months, maybe a year into development, and then suddenly, like, poof, changed his mind, threw the whole thing in the trash. Well, these guys, Project Trillek, decided that they were going to pick this project back up and put it back on its feet. And just to be clear, I respect this decision wholeheartedly. I love that they're trying to get 0 times 10 to the C back up. I loved the concept of this game. I loved everything about it. And I was really excited when I heard that they were redoing it as a fan-made game. Also, that it would probably be free, because, kind of a cheapskate. Anyway, as before, okay, now, on to the review sort of part. Project Trillek is still very much in development. It's very much pre-alpha type stuff. They've only come out with, 1 or 2 builds. As the time of this recording, they've only come out with 2 builds. The first of which I saw, and it is being produced in Unreal Development Kit. And the second one I couldn't download because of issues that I never got resolved. And I'll talk about that later, okay? Because that is an issue. But anyway, so pros of this project. This is the way that I'm going to format this. I'm going to use the pros of what they're doing and what they've already done, and the cons of what they're doing and what they are planning to do and whatever they've done. Alright, so pros first. Pros, I love that they took up this project. And I have seen their vision document, which is on their website, projecttrilek.org. Pretty sure it's org. Org what? Yeah, I love that they produced a vision document, which is like a 5-page thing that describes basically what their philosophy is for this game. And I love their philosophy. I love their ideas. Sounds amazing. They've produced the 2 milestones. That's what they're calling the builds. And they've released them to the public free of charge. I love it. I love that idea of giving the consumer something to anticipate, something to work for. Cons, because really at this point there's not that many pros. Oh yeah, wait, I got one more pro, just as a side note here. They have allowed people in the community to work on this project. They have this weird system where they can hire programmers, artists, anybody who wants to chip into this project and work on it with them. And I think that's fantastic, letting people into this community of people that is working on this game, and it's fantastic. So that's pretty much it for the pros. Cons. And let me say, there are more cons in this than in Star Trek. Okay, more cons. First off, big con, no PR. Now, if you don't know what that means public relations. And basically what that is letting the consumer in on what they're doing in the project. That means screenshots, videos, forums, feedback, comments, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, anything anything that deals with the media and the community at large, Project Trillek has avoided. They have a Twitter page. I think they have a Facebook page. They even have forums up. They have a blog. They have logs. Not okay, yeah, they do have logs. Not the ones that they make in the toilet though. So they have all this. They have a multitude. They have their own website. For goodness sake, what else do you want? And they have not used them. Okay? They used the blog for a grand total of maybe couple months. Alright? I was a regular commenter on that blog. When they did Milestone 1 review, I was there to comment on it. This is great stuff. It was cool. They did a bunch of stuff on that blog. But in the past, I don't even know how many months, maybe half a year, they haven't posted anything. Not a single peep on either their blogs, the Twitter page, their wiki page. They haven't even updated it from the time when they were using their own engine to the time when they were using UDK. Okay, they haven't posted screenshots, which is a biggie in the community. Okay, let me just explain this. People in the community hunger for knowledge about upcoming games, okay? They will do anything that they need to get hands on screenshots, leaks of games. They will do pretty much anything. They will kill a man, okay? But so far, I have seen nothing of the kind. There have been no more videos. Even the guy that posted Project Trillek Milestone 1, the Dunshire, props to you, bro, for doing Milestone 1. But he never did Milestone 2, which I couldn't get to work, so of course I looked it up on YouTube. Nobody else did it. The Dunshire and myself are the only two people that have posted any sort of video on Project Trillek. Not even the developers, okay? This is monumental, alright? But I'll get back to that later when I'm doing other stuff. No forums. They had forums, okay? Great forums. They had great ideas on those forums. Loads of people. And then suddenly, they call the whole thing off, and they say, I think it was something like, I don't even remember the exact wording, but they basically said that it was obscure and that nobody used it anymore. What if we still wanted to use it? Revive it. Bring up new topics. Your entire job at urging the community towards loving this game is actually in the whole forums. Forums provide feedback, ideas, inspiration. This game could become a million times what it would be without community as it would with it. Alright, community is everything. It tells you whether people like your game or not, what you can change about your game to make people like your game. Forums are great. Okay, and I gotta do a personal rant here. When I commented on Milestone 2, I couldn't get it to work no matter what. I tried everything. And me and this other dude were also having the same problem. However, the guys at Project Trillek didn't really help. They pretty much restated what they had said earlier in the actual blog post in the comments section. They did that once. And since it didn't resolve the problem, I asked them again. No reply. Nothing. Not zilch. Ain't nothing happening. Ain't no diggity dig swap-a-doo with the information. Alright guys, this is big. You're supposed to reply to comments, especially about technical support. Games have bugs. Fix them, please. Please fix them. It's a big issue if you can't get your game to run on a system. It's a big problem. One that is needed to fix immediately. One thing that they have kept up with is something called logs. They have this weird thing where you can post. It's kind of like IMing, which is archaic, pretty much. You can't. It takes forever to navigate. It's a really slow, laborious way to do it, and you don't know what they're talking about half the time, because half the time that you get on, they're either in the middle of the conversation or they've exited one 5 minutes ago and now they're just talking about waffles. It's quite annoying. A blog post or something more stable, like a YouTube channel, would be very helpful. Very, very helpful. Um, Now, I know you guys might saying, some of you guys might be saying, oh, this is minor stuff. How would this really apply? Most people think in the game developing industry that PR and promoting your game should be like one of the last things you do, right? You don't want to upset the balance of nature by doing this first, by starting out with the alpha. Oh my gosh, people are going to see how crappy this game looks, and they're not going to want to buy it halfway down the road. Not true. Definitely not true. People get excited during alpha because people know that something better is going to come along. And if you promise them stuff, if you post and you say, this is what we're going to do in a couple of months, look forward to it. Leak screenshots, leak models, textures, anything. I mean, you can even do it in secret. You know, it makes a difference. Okay, let me give you an example. I hate to admit this. Actually, no, I don't. I don't hate to admit this. I used to have an obsession with Minecraft, alright? I mean, sort of. That's the way that I got into Project Trillek, was because I loved Minecraft so much that I followed Notch around like a little stalker boy, and I figured out that he was doing O times 10 to the C. Okay, but I used to love Minecraft so much that every day I would go on MinecraftWiki.com, and I would look towards the sidebar, and down would be this weird little list of current events. I would literally spam this site about twice a day for new info, because this upcoming events thing, it would say what they were doing with the community, the Minecraft team, Mojang. It would leak screenshots. It would send me little updates that Minecraft Mondays had come out. It gave me YouTube videos. It was amazing. That was how a blog post was supposed to be. It posted maybe once every 2 to 3 days. Alright? That's just kind of how popular Minecraft was. And that's how Minecraft got popular. The community got together, and the developers got together with the community, and they worked together to make something special. They worked together, they helped each other out, they made videos, they were creative with it, and they stuck with it. That's the important thing. They stuck with it. They made a blog post, they kept by that blog post. Okay? Let me give you a different example here, just in case you're not a fan of Minecraft. Everybody in my class, even to this day, loved, with the past tense, Pop Tropica. Now, for you guys that are my age, like 16, 17 on up, Pop Tropica was our childhood. Alright? Pop Tropica every day. It's like when you smoke weed every day? No, you Pop Tropica every day. And I loved that game to death. I finished all the islands before like my 3rd month into that game. It was amazing. I loved it. But the thing that I really loved about it was something called the creator's blog. If you went on the home page and you went below the main game, you could see something called the creator's blog. And if you clicked on it, it would be this blog that the developers kept up with. They kept up with, dun dun dun, wink wink wink, and every couple of days they would post something about the new island that was going to come out. Whether it was the title, the weird cryptic, no, I'm thinking, okay, I can't even think of the word here. It's like, it starts with a C, and it means handwriting skills. Crud. It's not crud, by the way. But they would post stuff like that every day. They would post textures. I remember when Pirate Island came out, the one with all the ships, they would post ship designs, and I'd be like, oh, what the freak, I could get to sail that on the open seas. Ooh, I would get so pumped for this new island. I would count the days until this new island would come out, and it would get me so excited. I would talk about Pop Tropica with my friends, and we would all brag about the secrets and glitches we could find on Spy Island, because there were so many on Spy Island for no apparent reason. I made myself a little booklet of all of the secrets and glitches on islands, on the first 10 islands that ever came out on Pop Tropica, because I I went into Pop Chocolate really early. I came in like the third island that came out or something, and I made this little booklet, and I think I still have it actually. I think like I still have the stuff from Superhero. I digress. But just saying, blogs, leaked images, they pump up a game to magnanimous proportions. Super Smash Bros. Brawl did the same thing with that. I went on the website to Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and like every day, I would look on there for a new character. Okay, that was how excited I was for that game. I would look on there for cheats. I would read the character descriptions and all the moves. I would even try and practice on Melee, and I would like pretend myself to be Zero Suit Samus with her whip and be like I think I would use Marth for no apparent reason. I don't know why. A sword and a whip, so alike. Totally. It's like Castlevania meets Skyward Sword. Definitely. But the point is that I looked at those screenshots and those things from the game, and whenever they would announce something new, my entire pumped upness level would just skyrocket. It would skyrocket with those new news. I mean, okay, I need to sum this up because this is already like 16 minutes and 28 seconds. So to wrap it all up, game designers, whether you are an indie or a big old AAA Mother Hubbard Call of Duty Halo Dragon Age Inquisition type, PR is one of the most important things with getting your game sold or out on the market at all. It'll get it on the radar, at least. I mean, if you want your game to be something that people talk about, start early. Start in pre-alpha. Start with video series, update videos. You know how much I look... Oh, excuse me. You know how much I look for game development update videos for Unity 3D? Like, every day. Pretty much. No, maybe not. Every week, at least. Every week. Can you imagine that? I research a new game at least once every 2 weeks. I mean, if there were... there are people out there like me, okay? People out there that love games to the extreme where they want to know about new ones. They want to be ahead of the tide. Be able to have conversation starters. Now, I promised myself that I would keep this video below 20 minutes. All I have to say, Project Trillek, I love you to death, man. I love you to death. You're doing some stuff right. Keep doing those right stuff. Like hiring community people. That's a great start into getting the community involved, getting them to love your game. It's perfect. All right. You cute. Mwah. Yeah. However, recite it with me. P to the R. P to the R. P to the R. PR. Public relations. Boom. This is Retro Grazer signing off. You know what? Maybe I should do this. Sincerely. That was the Blue Clues thing. Retro Grazer. Alright. All opinions voiced in this video are mine and mine alone. Props to the haters. I'm sorry, guys. But you gotta work on this. Alright. Goodbye. And good luck to all of you. Alright, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Definitely comment, though. I love your comments. 100%. I need them. I love them. I want some more of them. Comments. Okay, I'm done. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.